Welcome to the April 2016 Inherit the Earth Sand and Shadows Developers Report. I'm Joe Pierce. This time around, I will be providing multiple updates about art for the game and a rundown on my day at this year's Wondercon. In last month's report, I mentioned that Ed Lockabon was working on the background art for a scene at the gate to the Sanctuary of the Orb. Using the art from Inherit the Earth Quest for the Orb, seen here, Ed drew a concept sketch for a more detailed design. And here is the final version. In addition, he provided animations for the flames that burn atop the two statues. Ryan Paxton, a new artist I have brought on board, is working on animations for Riff. Here we can see his version of Riff taking a little stroll through the ferret village. Next report, we'll see more of Riff, including, cross your fingers, lip-sync dialogue. On Friday, March 25th, I attended WonderCon. This year, the con was held at the Los Angeles Convention Center, instead of in Anaheim like last year. Apparently this is a one-time change, as it's already been announced that WonderCon will be back in Anaheim in 2017. This was the line I had to wait in to get my badge. I should note that this was the line for professionals. Regular attendees were in an even longer line. Eventually, I did get inside the exhibit hall. At the Funko booth, I was able to get a picture of myself standing to an overly large BB-8 from The Force Awakens. And speaking of Disney and vinyl records, apparently soundtracks from many of Disney's movies are being released on vinyl picture discs. Honestly, what year are we in? 2016 or 1977? But enough about movies and records. Let's move on to the main topic, sequential art. You tell me, is Phil Folio stalking me or something? It's like he's at every convention I attend. Browsing the IDW Comics booth led to speculation. I kind of wonder when they will finally produce a My Little Pony Star Trek crossover comic. It seems like they've had crossovers with all the other properties they've licensed. And in the artists area of the expo, there was one of the My Little Pony comics illustrators, Tom Zoller. Which of course eventually leads to Tentacle Kitty. And what is a comic convention without high-end figurines you can purchase of your favorite comic book, movie, and TV characters? Or maybe you want to become the character with replica costumes. Hey kids, it's Ninja Turtles standing in front of more Ninja Turtles. Similar to last year's WonderCon, not many video game companies were in attendance. But Capcom and Nintendo were. I stopped by the We Love Fine booth to find something to commemorate the upcoming end of the comic Homestuck. It wasn't hard to locate their booth, given the large inflated pink unicorn hovering over the area. For those doubters, Star Wars and Star Trek can coexist. And speaking of Trek, how about a Starfleet robe? Now you'll just need a towel and a Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, and you're all set. You do know it's the 50th anniversary of Star Trek, right? Speaking of Disney again, Hayao Miyazaki is sometimes called the Disney of Japan. Here are a collection of plushies from the films created by his animation company, Studio Ghibli. Let's all get on the cat bus. In the back of the hall was the live gaming area, which allowed companies to promote their tabletop games and allow attendees to play games they brought. And if you decide to dress up in all your finery, remember that a proper chapeau is needed to complete the look. And that is my report. Note that many booths in the expo hall were identical to last year's, so you may want to check out my report for WonderCon 2015 to fill in all the blanks. Oh, right. How about a little cosplay retrospective? Ready, set, go!